IQ has a very simple gadget to learn and has easy to use guns while being a 3-speed. With her 3-speed rating, she can be considered an entry fragger, and with her good guns, it's pretty easy to entry frag with her. But first, we'll talk about her gadget, and then we'll talk about the entry fragging part. By putting away your primary weapons and switching to your secondary weapon, you can pull out IQ's scanner, and it can detect any electronic that the defenders can bring within a 19-meter radius. And I mean any electronic that the defenders can bring. By looking at the top right of your scanner, you can see whatever gadget you're looking at with an icon. This is a great way for newer players to find out what gadgets are what, and if you look directly at the gadget and pressing your ping button, you will hard ping it for any of your teammates, provided it is in the 19 meters. There's a few things you can learn about this gadget. Number one, if, let's say, there is a floor below the wall that you need to get, and it's a soft floor, you can go IQ and detect any bandit or electric claws or even mute jammers that are on the wall and shoot them from below. With this gadget, it's also a great way to detect Kapkans because we all know Kapkan is very annoying and we'd rather just not deal with him. And I'm gonna be honest, that's pretty much the entire gadget. It can detect electronics that the defenders can bring, and that's pretty much all to it. So I recommend if you're a newer player, trying out this gadget is very easy and I would recommend it to you. Now moving on to Rolado, which is probably the main reason why people even pick her. IQ comes with 3 solid primary options, that being the AUG A2 and the G8 LMG, which is a fast fire rate LMG, with an angle grip to ADS faster, but the main thing that I think people are going to be using is her 5.52 commando that can do 54 damage with extended barrel. There is no AR, SMG, or LMG in this game that should be doing 54 or even 50 plus damage at that. And it also comes with a 1.5 scope, and for a newer player, running the vertical grip and the extended barrel is going to be very good. Unless you cannot control the recoil, then I would recommend you run Flash Hider. Even with the Flash Hider, is doing 45 plus damage, so it's just a good option in general. And not to mention, it has a solid fire rate, so you can easily get headshots with it. And I'm going to stop talking about a gun because I don't want this video to be how to play the 5.52 commando. So moving on to your only secondary option, you come to the P12 handgun, which is an okay handgun by today's standards, but you could probably do better with other operators. And as for her secondary gadgets, she comes with claymores and breach charges. Not gonna lie, the fact that she can detect gadgets and doesn't have EMP impacts is kind of confusing to me, but maybe that would be a good buff to her. And that's pretty much everything you have to know about IQ, and now time to my opinion. IQ is an okay operator, but like I said, if she has EMP impact, she would be an A-tier operator, and I can see everyone just running her. However, they would need to nerf the 5.52 commando from stopping her to be overpowered, and I just don't think it belongs in Siege with 54 damage. I understand there's one-shot headshots in this game, so why get two-shotted when you can get one-shotted? But the fact that people are not going for heads anymore kind of shows that people don't care. However, as for a newer player, I would 100% recommend her, but if you're someone that has experience in the game, I would recommend some other operators. Then again, every operator is viable in Siege, so go ahead and play IQ if you want to. And I'm going to say that's it for the video. If you like what I make, I appreciate it if you subscribe, and if you're interested in other operators that I have covered almost all of them, so I have bound to cover the one that you're interested in. With all that said, I hope you have a good day or good night, and goodbye.